peeling heels on Gucci Ace sneakers, logos falling off Versace glasses, cracking canvas on Louis Vuitton bags, and damaged Louis Vuitton shoes. Those are just a few of the hundreds of responses I got sent when I uploaded this post to IG a couple weeks ago discussing whether designer product quality is slowly deteriorating. For those who haven't yet seen the post, I will leave a link in the description, but basically I spoke about how historically product quality has been one of the top reasons why people have opted to shop for luxury goods. We all know they can be expensive, but if the craftsmanship is top quality and the items are durable, many people don't mind paying a higher price. Since I started my blogging channel though, I've noticed more and more people seem to be experiencing quality related issues with their purchases. Because of this, on the IG post I decided to ask whether people have had any bad experiences before with designer products, for example breaking after limited use. The response to that post was crazy, and by the end of the day my inbox was flooded with tons of descriptions, videos and messages sent from people who wanted to share their experiences with certain brands' items. What I'm going to do in today's video is let you take a closer look at some of these responses. If you've experienced anything similar yourself, feel free to share that down in the comment section. One thing to mention before we get started is obviously this doesn't represent the designer fashion industry as a whole. For every one of these issues there are probably thousands of shoppers who've never experienced a problem, and when people are satisfied you tend not to hear about it. This video isn't saying that all designer products are low quality and not worth the money. That's just not true, but at the same time there is a bit of a case to say that the quality isn't what it used to be. Gucci's flip-flops are a fair example of this, with several people reporting the exact same issue. I actually received a lot of messages about Gucci products, including this ripped apart belt which was supposedly worn no more than 10 times. There were also a number of messages showing how badly the Gucci buckles can get discolored, but out of all the Gucci products, the one that received the most complaints were the Gucci Aces. I literally lost track of the amount of people complaining about the same issue over and over again, and this was all in relation to the heel scales either peeling off or splitting open, something like that. The other thing you have to consider is it's not like these products were being worn for like 1 year, 2 years or anything like that. A lot of these things were happening after a few days, a few weeks or even a few months. But if you're paying £400+ for a pair of shoes, you do expect them to last longer than that, even if you are wearing them regularly. To finish up on all the Gucci pictures, here's a closer look at some slippers. These were apparently worn for only a week before they split. And then we've also got these glasses as well here. These were owned for about a year, but as you can see now they're completely broken. The next brand that a lot of images came through for was Philipp Plein. Now this one didn't really surprise me a lot because I've heard a lot of bad things about the brand in terms of quality, and even his girlfriend had allegedly exposed his business when they weren't on good terms. But even if you ignore that and you just Google Philipp Plein review, you're going to see a lot of bad reviews on the company about the products, the customer service, just everything. So that's what I'm saying, when I saw these pictures and videos coming through, this one didn't surprise me at all. So as you can see on the screen now, we've got a relatively new Philipp Plein t-shirt. This probably retails for like at least £300. It's probably more, but it's going to be £300 minimum. Those letters are the main design on the t-shirt as well, so for them to be peeling off is quite a big issue. Again, we've got another Philipp Plein t-shirt here. This one's owned by someone else. This guy said he washed it once and then straight away the t-shirt just started falling apart. So we've got loose threads coming off around the collar, and then also a similar problem at the bottom of the t-shirt as well. It doesn't stop there, it gets even worse. This guy said the first time he wore the trainers, the skull fell off the heels. Had it repaired, they fell off again. Just seems to be a whole bunch of issues with this brand in particular. At the same time, I don't want to single out just Philipp Plein because there were so many different issues reported. We have sequins falling off the Versace logo. Like I said at the beginning, we've got the issue with the glasses here. Even down to Prada phone cases and the corners becoming really flimsy. There was just a lot of brands, a lot of products that were getting loads of complaints, and I didn't really see that coming. You can kind of tell with some of the products that they genuinely fell apart, but what we don't know with some of them is how well the owner actually kept them. So by that I mean, like, if they've not been used with at least a bit of care, then obviously they're going to break. One of the better things about shopping with designer or luxury brands though is that usually if a product does fall apart and you've only used it for a short time, you should be able to get a free repair or replacement. The repairs process can be quite long with some of the brands, like I've heard up to 9 months for LV for example, but at least you're going to get your product issue resolved. Anyway, I think that's enough of the product issues covered for today. I could do some more, but it's going to take me ages. There are literally so many of these, I can't go through all of them in one day. But if you want to see a video like this in future, just let me know down in the comments. Also, like I said at the start, feel free to share any bad experiences you've had with certain brands. And then I guess the main question is, do you think designer product quality is falling?